Happy Easter to everyone. Easter is a time to celebrate in the joy of the risen Jesus. God speaks to our hearts and invites us to journey with Him in sharing His message of love, mercy, and compassion. God speaks to our hearts in various ways, and He invites us to live the gospel of life. I am blessed to be part of the children's liturgy. Children are so eager to hear God's message and learn how they can help build up the kingdom of God, even at their young age. Each of us has gifts from God that we can share. We see God working in the lives of people during these days of COVID-19. In times of trial, sometimes we ask, where is God? God never abandons His people, but is always with us to give us hope and strength in difficult times. All we have to do in our lives is ask Him in our hearts for His help, and He will come. Then quietly listen to His answer. God whispers, and sometimes in the noise of our busy lives, we don't hear Him. A poem called Footprints in the Sand is a reflection on God's unwavering love for us, even in our darkest moments. And I will read to you the poem. One night I dreamed a dream. As I was walking along the beach with my Lord, across the dark sky flashed scenes from my life. For each scene I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to me and one to my Lord. After the last scene of my life flashed before me, I looked back at the footprints in the sand. I noticed that at many times along the path of my life, especially at the very lowest and saddest times, there was only one set of footprints. This really troubled me, so I asked the Lord about it. Lord, you said once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I noticed that during the saddest and most troublesome times of my life, there was only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, you would leave me. He whispered, my precious child, I love you and will never leave you. Never ever during your trials and testings, when you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. May the peace and the joy of the risen Lord forever live in your hearts.